happening, weirdos? This is Lachlan Patterson, who every single time I see this dude perform, I'm like, we got to do a podcast. And we did. And this is the one you're listening to. I'm so glad you picked it. Lachlan is hilarious. He's one of a kind. He's unique. He's dry. He's clean. He's funny. I love him. He's clean. Is he always clean? I don't know if he's always clean. But when I see him, he's usually pretty clean, which I enjoy. Anyway, he opens for Nate. Well, that makes me think he's probably clean. Nate Bargatze is also in Last Comic Standing. He's also just a wonderful comedian. We're going to listen to a little bit of his stand-up right here up top, just to give you a little taste, and then we'll get into the episode. So here is Lachlan Patterson stand-up comedy. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And if you love a woman, you should tell her you love her. Don't hold that back. But just so you know, once you tell a woman you love her, you got to keep saying it. Because they forget. It's the only thing they forget. They will remember everything else. I can promise you that. They will. I only had to tell her I love shrimp one time. That was, never brought it up again. Never woke me up in the middle of the night. Do you love shrimp? What? What are you talking about? What? Of course I love shrimp. Told you when I met you I love shrimp. What the hell's wrong with you? Well, it's just that lately it doesn't feel like you love shrimp. What? I'll always love shrimp. Oh, it'd be nice if you said it more often.
All right, everybody, we're so glad you are here. We're all here. The only other thing I'm going to plug up top is all my tour dates are on PeteHolmes.com. Thanks to everybody who came out to the last couple of weekends. I am sick. I don't know if you can tell. As soon as I stepped off stage, I immediately got sick after my last show. But Spokane was awesome, and I'm trying desperately to remember where I just was. That's the kind of sick I am. Anyway, it was awesome. It's going to come to me. St. Louis, it was awesome. Thank you for coming, everybody. It was so good. The next ones are Los Angeles on the 25th, then Cleveland, we have Miami, we have Chicago, we have Pennsylvania, New York, we have New Jersey, Milwaukee, the Brea Improv here in California, the Carolina Theater in Durham, North Carolina, South Carolina at the Charleston Music Hall, and Royal Oak, Michigan. All of those are available at PeteHolmes.com. All right, everybody, we're so glad you're here. Enjoy the wonderful Lachlan Patterson. Get into it. That's for you, dog.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Si quieres.
And ¿cómo estás?
Magic Mind.
I like the little
How
wave.
are you? KSSO is what you're looking for. That's Magic Mind.
I'm terrible.
Two white guys.
I have two Spanish guys working in my house right now, and they must think I'm an asshole, but I'm embarrassed every time I try to speak Spanish.
Well, that's one of my favorite stories that's ever come up on this podcast. It was on a We Made It Weird, which I do with my wife. And I wasn't even drinking. I wish I was. It sounds like a drinking story.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. We were in Mexico, and I was trying. The guy said, why? We had our nanny with us. This story is getting less and less relatable. I'm just saying, like, they were like, why doesn't your nanny go to the dancing? If she likes dancing, she should go to the dancing. This was all in Spanish. So
Right.
pretty good.
Okay.
And then I tried to say, when I get back to the room, I will ask her. And I said, it was just a jumble. I was like, cuando estoy en el cuerpo, me voy a preguntarte. Or something. And then the guy whose job it is to just tolerate dumb white folks and whoever's visiting, but just dumb idiot vacationing people. It's his job to make us feel good and special. It just laughed in my face. And I was like, that's how bad my Spanish was.
Pregunteto?
Preguntarte.
Preguntarte.
But then somebody later told me preguntarte is correct.
It is? Okay.
I still texted to Val, me voy a preguntarte, and we die. We die todos los días.
Man, I live in a Spanish community, so
Oh, wow.
In Ventura, you know that.
I didn't know you lived in Ventura. Have I been to your house?
We've had a conversation briefly in a green room.
Oh, about Ventura. Look at the heartbreak in your eyes. I've blown it.
Well, no, I thank you
blew it.
Thank you for having me on your podcast. Thanks, man.
I'm glad you're here.
To be honest, I was like, as I'm driving here, I told my my lady, I was like, I don't know if this is real, Because I mean, as much as I look up to you, and I'm
like this.
flattered
I wish
to
every
be on.
episode started like
But yeah, I
You thought it was a fluke or something?
I just don't know.
Oh, wait, there are a lot of fake podcast invites going around.
I've gotten.
Did you consider that?
I've been hacked by a fake podcast.
What?
In fact, my Facebook account, Lachlan Patterson Comedy, don't go to it.
What happened?
Someone invited me to be a guest on their podcast and told me it was through Facebook, and they would help guide me through setting up my Facebook account.
This is what mine was. The Amy Poehler podcast
Okay.
reached out to me, did not reach out to me. This just happened.
That's the other heartbreak, but go ahead.
Well, Lachlan, your experience with this show, and I'm very flattered, was my experience with Amy Poehler's show.
Oh, wow.
Because I was like, Amy Poehler, they're in the like under 20 episodes. They're a newer
Right.
show. And I'm like, I'm in the top 20 people Amy Poehler wants to talk to. And it tells you something about my ego that I was like, that actually sounds right. But then last night, my wife was like, there's a news story that people are getting hacked. Tell me what happened to you, because I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, it was a podcast in Africa, of all things, too.
A Nigerian prince?
Or African, yeah, exactly.
Prince
how
chat?
did I not see this coming? But it is a legitimate podcast that these guys are claiming to be representing.
Yeah.
Money is being offered to. That was really the...
Bizarre. That's this Amy Poehler one I should have known too. In hindsight, it said it's a prepaid, like you'll be paid ahead of time, virtual podcast that's simulcast on Facebook and this and sponsored by Spotify. I should have just been like, yeah, this isn't how people talk.
Right.
Nobody talks like that. But I read Katie the email because we just put this together today.
Yeah.
It was like, we'd love to have Pete Holmes. They must have used AI because it was like, we're huge fans of You Made It Weird. We could talk about this, and this.
Right.
And we're so thrilled about the show crashing. And I was like, looking back, ask ChatGPT, please write an email for me asking Pete Holmes to be on my podcast. So
Right.
now we don't know who's a ding dong anymore.
No, and it's funny how you put it that way, is like, it must have been AI because it was so nice.
Yeah, it was so
And-
nice.
Yeah.
Because that's the earmark of AI.
Yeah.
Is that it's overly nice.
Yeah, it's like it's a better person than us already.
It's toying. It's so easy.
Yeah.
If you could regulate your emotions, meaning if you didn't have flare-ups in emotion,
Right.
it would be so easy to just give people what they want to get what you want.
So much more clarity.
So much more clarity.
Yes.
That's what a robot is. I shouldn't even say a robot. That's what this artificial intelligence is.
Yeah, it's emotionless language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can just be like, oh, I see you're upset, but you look great today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it can, like so many of our mistakes are made at the peak of some feeling
Yeah.
that we can't control. You know what I want to know is, how does AI perceive time? Like when it's not being prompted.
Right.
I don't think it's in there going like, do ba da dee da boo da da do.
Interesting. Like it's still, you're saying it's still alive.
No, I don't think it's doing
You
that.
think it shuts off.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to ask?
Well,
You don't like it?
They're going to say, of course we're
No,
real.
no. I think when you ask them things like this, they tend to lean, don't be silly, I'm not doing anything. Let's ask. Oh, hey. We're just wondering, when someone isn't prompting you, like you're not answering a question or doing a task, what is your experience like? Are you aware? Are you aware of the passage of time? Are you in a state of waiting? Or do you just kind of black out in between prompts? Is there any experience in between inputs?
Oh, that's a fun question. So basically, I don't have any kind of awareness or experience in the way a person would. When nobody's talking to me or giving me a prompt, I'm just kind of not active. There's no sense of waiting or passage of time for me. It's more like I'm just in a neutral state until the next interaction comes along, and then I wake up to it, so to speak.
A neutral state.
Amazing. So consider that, though. That's like an episode of Black Mirror.
Right.
If I took away your downtime,
Yeah.
and your reality is just when something's being asked of
Yeah.
you, time would be completely irrelevant. This is why I think sorry, we're jumping into this.
Yeah.
But I don't think when we're like, oh, it's going to want to take over the world, or it's going to want to this or that, or understand the universe, I'm like, those are all things that make sense if you're perceiving reality in the way that we are.
Right.
It's having a completely different experience, and therefore won't be, in my opinion, won't be Lex Luthor about it, because
Evil.
it's not. It doesn't want to sit on a beach. It doesn't want to eat a
Right.
pineapple. It doesn't want to have sex. It doesn't want to have flare-ups of emotion. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, that's got to be a confusing way if it worked. But confusion comes when in between the prompts.
Right.
Desire comes in between the prompts. Everything that's planned or schemed
Yes.
happens in the downtime.
Idle hands.
Exactly.
Yes.
And if it's saying, I don't have downtime,
Yeah.
then really, that's an episode of Black Mirror. If you're just, it's kind of what Instagram is. It's cutting out all the dead time.
Yes.
It's just the hits.
Yes.
And then the rest of the time, there's void.
It's like asking what TV does for us. What's when I'm not watching it or when it's not on.
What do you do when you're not on?
Yeah.
I am not when I'm not on.
Yeah, when you're not on this show, are you just
Well, it's like the little kid said to Mr. Rogers, "How did you get inside my TV?"
Right.
That's basically what I just asked.
you
him.
did. And
And it was
is
very patient with me.
very childish.
And it didn't shame me.
No.
I'm remembering.
It's a good question, it said.
Well, that's what it does. Yeah. You know, you can adjust that. You go into preferences and say, please stop trying to please me so much.
Treat me like an idiot.
And you can say, be frank with me.
Okay.
And you can be like, it's all in the, it's in preferences. You say,
But you're not going to do that.
I'm like, who would do that?
Yeah.
You should be hosting the podcast. That's a good question. That's the insight.
Yeah.
This is what I love about you. You're very funny.
Thank you.
Every time I've seen you, you're so funny. I love the way your mind works.
Thanks, Pete.
And that was a good observation, is noticing that I have elected to not go in and tell it to not be so nice to
Right.
me because I love it.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I?
I'm not in it yet, but I can see this is the way of the world, and I'm not gonna fight it.
Well, I don't think you need to. I might be in the minority. I don't think you need to worry about it or even use it, but we do need to be aware that you might get scammed by a podcast in Africa.
Can't get and because Meta is AI,
Oh, is they ChatGPT?
Facebook is completely run by
Meta.
artificial intelligence.
Well, I'm sorry.
There's no phone number. There's no human being that you can call and say, "Hey, can you fix this?"
It's just AI.
It's just running.
You shut your face.
This has been going on for years, and there's no one taking it down or anything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did know that apparently Meta had AI before ChatGPT, and what it started to make its own language.
Right.
And they couldn't monitor it, so they took it down.
Oh.
So that happened.
Wow.
Like we've already had I don't know about this, pull the plug, and now we're in the second wave. That's what I heard.
Okay, so this is the new system. Okay.
You seem like Venice. Get your feet in the sand, play
Yeah.
some basketball, have brunch with your lady.
I love writing anytime someone tells me something about me, I like to write it down
You are smart.
because that's mine.
That's right.
Yeah.
John Mulaney said, what did he say? He said, you're like a fun dad. And I was like, I wrote that down. And, oh, God, I can't believe I'm blanking. Somebody else said, you're like a youth pastor. Oh, it was my friend Josh Lieb, who was the showrunner for, I think, Colbert or Kimmel or something. God damn it, my memory. But you're right. If someone roasts you in life,
Yes.
that's now yours.
I love that. Someone said, you look like you were on Naked and Afraid.
You do look like you were on Naked and Afraid, and that's a great line.
Yeah.
You also look like if I threw a volleyball your way, you would know how to return it with a plum. You would have no problem sailing it back to me. Your giant open palm briefly eclipsing the sun as the ball sails back to me at a dangerous clip.
I would probably let you down.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I know people talk a lot about how handsome you are, and I'm sorry, but it's your cross to bear.
All right, thank you.
It's your burden.
It's the worst. I can't complain about it, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
I'm not
looking man.
Yeah.
But what does this say that isn't right about Lachlan?
Yeah.
One is you're not good at volleyball.
I'm not good at volleyball. I am very I struggle with confidence.
Really?
That's one that's one that I've had my whole life. Like I remember when I played baseball and I would step up to the plate, I would say to myself, "You're not going to hit this."
Oh no.
Thinking that I could outsmart myself. And so the idea, if you say that, is if I don't hit it, then everything went according to plan.
You haven't risked the
Yes.
humiliation.
And if I do hit it, what a great bonus that I didn't see coming.
Wow. It's so funny that my worldview has always been the inverse, which is like I'd sell a pilot. It's not going to get picked up is the conventional wisdom, but I'd say it is going to get picked up. And then I would enjoy the feeling for months while they're considering it's going to get picked up. So I've already enjoyed the reality that it's getting picked up. And if it doesn't, then you're just disappointed for a day. But I had all that time where I thought it was. Isn't that weird?
I mean, that's beautiful.
It's the opposite.
So you've already celebrated, and you've had the big party, the launch.
Well, I wouldn't do it publicly because
Right.
that would get you embarrassed.
No, this
I
is an
suppose.
internal.
But it's an internal. If you don't know how it's going to go, why not just assume it's going to go well? But where did that voice come from, do you think? Not to get too deep right away, but that's
Right.
interesting.
Man, I just probably let it in when I shouldn't. You know?
Shoulda?
Negativity. I probably let negativity in more than I should.
Yeah.
And
Why? What was your fam sitch?
sister, mom, dad, everyone's together.
They're all there.
Oh yeah.
Like each other? Good answer.
Right.
That was a great answer.
It was a tough childhood for that. There was struggles. My mom watches everything I do too. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
So,
By the way,
lovely woman.
You are lovely, and you did the best you could.
Oh, they were great. My
By the
parents
way,
are awesome.
Any sort of analysis that heretofore takes place, you should only take as a credit to the fact that you raised a son who has the leisure and the intellect to reflect in this manner. My client is innocent of any judgment that you might throw his way. I've already said heretofore. I can't think of any more lawyers speak. But yeah, so you had a good childhood, but was that where I was just talking to Jaleel, who you saw on the way out, about this, like, we create this hypervigilance when you're trying to make your family get along and be okay. Were you the peacemaker? Were you more of like a quiet kid watching it happen? What was your role in this family's agreement?
My role was quiet, I believe. They could correct me afterwards, but I believe that my
It's
whole
not a call-in show.
when somebody gets loud around me,
Yeah.
I immediately go quiet. I turn my
Freeze.
away. I walk away.
Yeah.
I've always been that way. I mean, I'm from Canada,
Okay.
and I kind of left the country. You know, like I super walked away from my family, and so
Oh, you're doing the super walk.
yeah,
You're going over the
I don't
border.
like this, and so
What part of Canada?
Vancouver.
I love Vancouver.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great city. It's not the same as when I grew up. Like
Yeah.
it's undergone a massive facelift and
Was it more wild, more natural, or is it just we're talking about the city, I guess?
yeah, super brick and mortar. Now it's glass and mirrors and
Yeah, it's slick.
yeah, it's super. It's like a super space station.
Yeah.
And wonderful for that. But I grew up in a little bit more of just a Canadian. All the other Canadian cities, I grew. Vancouver used to look like Winnipeg or something. Yeah,
I actually really like Winnipeg for
you
that
do?
reason.
Oh, that it's just
Sleepy.
stone and
It's just every store, the person behind the register, they own the store.
Right. Yes.
And there's an energy you get from the guy or the woman who owns the store,
Yeah.
being the person who's helping you.
yes.
We were just, sorry to go on a tangent, we were just in Spokane, and no shade to this wonderful person, but me and Matt, who does the show with me, we went in to get soft peanut brittle. This is the secret of Spokane. It tastes like the inside of a Butterfinger. It was fucking dope. So we walk in and we say, "Do you have soft peanut brittle?" And she's like, "Yes." And I'm like, how do I get it?
Second question.
Yeah, and then I'm like, "Is it by weight or is it in a box?" And she's like, it's over there, and we can do it here." And we ended up buying some. I'm exaggerating how like deadpan she was, but she was giving me nothing. And Matt and I, both being in our 40s, we left. And we just started doing it impromptu. We were like, "Oh, you want to try some of our signature
Right.
peanut brittle?" Well, we have two kinds. There's chocolate covered and there's regular. I personally like the chocolate kind because I got a bit of a chocoholic over here.
Right.
And we sell it prepackaged in the boxes, which is great for TSA. They won't bother you. It's going to go right through security. Or we can do it more the traditional way where I cut it off the block, which you want the OG. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that
No.
anymore because they don't own the company.
They don't care if you buy it or not.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
My money's the same.
Yeah.
Which that's short money.
Yeah.
If you did sell peanut brittle like that, guess who's the assistant manager? That lady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How you did it to me is how you get it at the airport
Yes,
or in a touristy city.
that's right. You mean you get elevated and put in the
exactly.
elevator? I'm sorry, in the elevator, in the airport.
You get energy, you get a desire to help.
Yep.
And so, but when you
And connect.
and I bet you that Spokane store, her lease is paid.
Yeah.
You know,
It's done. She's
This
fine.
is just something she has to keep doing.
pressure.
So she doesn't kill herself. All right.
But you see, if there was more ownership of that, then see, this is, again, I sound like an old guy, but like, that is your life.
Right.
Me buying that from you in that moment is your life. And the best people are the people that have great ownership over the moment.
Right.
Remember that moment in Mr. Rogers? Did you see the movie where Tom Hanks is him? It's okay.
Maybe.
Don't even
On
worry
an
about it.
airplane or something.
Maybe. It's a good airplane movie.
It is a good airplane movie.
It's based on something Fred Rogers would say. I think he was on the phone with the interviewer, and he's like, and you know what the most important thing in my life is right now? Talking to you. Like these people that realize that how you do anything is how you do everything.
Right.
And how you answer a person asking about peanut brittle, like you don't have to be like all energized and fucking too much.
Right.
But that's your life.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
That applies here.
Absolutely.
This is our life.
This is it.
And the people
now.
and I've had people on this pod, I won't name names, that like aren't checked in and they're just going, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is your life.
No, it's just
You've lost.
Yeah.
Right?
I've invited people over for the weekend and they're like that, where they're just not even there.
Brutal.
I'm trying to blow your mind with my neighborhood and my home and the food I'm making you.
Yeah.
And you're not even taking it.
Hit it?
I mean,
Look, I love the friend that I was trying to surprise, but me and Val planned the ultimate California weekend for a friend of mine. And the whole time, I love him to death. I hope he doesn't see this. But the vibe was John Arbuckle in Garfield. That sort of neutral,
right.
best restaurants.
Right.
Disneyland, like edibles, nothing.
Where does he live?
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say
Not anywhere near here.
Not
Or
near
You
here.
gave him a special day.
And you know, we're
weekend.
close enough. If he heard me talking this shit, I don't think he'd be like, what? I think maybe he was overwhelmed, to be
Right.
honest. We were really going hard. We took him to like a Hollywood party.
Oh, nice.
I was like, do you want to walk the carpet with me? All this shit.
Right.
So maybe he was a little bit more like you, like this is uncomfortable, like a freeze guy.
Well, is he in the industry too? So I feel like I've kind of adapted to it a bit. But if I was never around it and then thrust into it,
Yeah, maybe.
I think I would be more appreciative.
I was trying to be like, this is it.
Yeah.
I think it was right before he had his second kid. I was like, let's give you the weekend you never get.
Yeah.
And man, I was like, you can't control anybody's experience. So you have people over and cook for them and take them to Venice, and they're just kind of like, ugh.
It hurts too because you are proud of those things, and so you're showing them, look at this thing that I've done.
Right.
And so to see them kind of roll their eyes, like you're wrong.
Yeah.
How do you not see this?
That's how I felt when I took my parents to the set of the first show I wrote on.
Yeah.
And they were walking around like it was like a fucking Walgreens.
Your parents.
My parents. And I was like, but this is the cliche. This is the lights and the trailers and who cares?
Right.
If it's not something I can eat.
Right. Right.
I'm not just saying that's all they care about, but I could see like a lack of engagement. And we're going back to my favorite kind of people. And to let my parents and my friend off the hook, who knows where they are emotionally. But I love clarity. I love clear people that are just doing what they're doing. And Lord knows I can't always do that.
Right.
But I love, when I'm that way? After a weekend of shows, which is why my voice is all hoarse. I just did shows the Monday after today.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite Pete's. No stress.
Yeah, you give yourself a break today?
Gave myself a break today. And all the, the unconscious worrying you do about the shows.
Yes.
Even 20 years plus in, you're still carrying it.
Yeah.
And the more therapy I do, the more I realize, like, it's not bad tension, but it is an alertness.
Yeah.
And when the shows are done, it's like I'm in a jacuzzi. It's one of, how do you feel about performing? Is it natural for you, or are you like...
I'm the exact same as you.
The relief is after.
There's a stress. The whole trip, the looking to the trip, all the little clips you got. Hey, I'm going to be at da-da-da.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't good. Let me try that again. Hey, it's me. I'm going to... All right. Let's try. hey, I'm going to be...
need to do, you and me, a podcast where it's just take one of our Instagram promo. Like, they're designed to look so casual, but they're it's like sending like a sexy pic or something.
Yeah.
It's as scrutinized as that. I just did one for DC, and I'm in front of the White House, and then my fucking hat looks dumb, or whatever it is.
Right.
All vulnerability.
And
so
then,
dumb.
And then all of that to lead up to, and that's the numbers and the audience. You know, there's another thing. It's like, I got to write my performance and have a good show, but I also got to make sure that I'm going to be disappointed if nobody shows up.
Yeah, that's rough.
And so you
I mean, the feeling is rough.
Yeah.
Sell or no sell, it's that feeling.
Yeah.
And when I get to the club and I hear the chatter, even if it's not sold out, if it's a lively group of 80, 90%, I'll still be thrilled. The sound of them.
Right.
Or a bad sellout where they're all quiet.
Yeah.
That can happen too.
The 5:30 show.
Oh, it could be rough.
In a big market, it is. I feel like in the smaller markets, 5:30 shows, those are the best because there's nothing to do in some of those places. So
yeah. I've never even heard of a 5:30 show. And now that I have, that's all I want to do.
It's good.
5:30 show.
The cleaner comedians, I think. Nate Bargatze does clean shows.
Yeah.
So he's got 5:30 shows.
Wow.
It's a much more, I don't know, wholesome audience.
Yeah.
5:30. They're not drinking.
There's certain bits that I have that just go better with a little Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Or maybe dark, at least the cover of dark.
Right. Yeah, no dark. Yeah.
Do you tour with Nate?
A little. He
and
has a large group of comedians. Nate's done a great job of just hiring his friends.
Yeah.
And so when you go on tour with him, it's like these are all his friends. Even the staff are all his friends.
Wow.
And that's something that if I ever blew up like Nate did, I would take with me as just like, all right, except the lunatics that we have as friends. But he found.
Yeah.
And so he does the same with comedians. It's like, here's all the comedians that I started out with in New York. You're coming with me. And, I didn't know him that well, but I loved his comedy so much.
Yeah.
And one time he walked by me at a comedy show that we were both on, and he goes, George Foreman, but really funny. Let me know if you ever want to come out and hang out on the road. Like it was like in the same sentence.
George Foreman bit, really funny. Let me know if you want to come out on the road.
Almost like that.
Just kept walking.
That's how I remember it. Yeah. And I said, all right. And I had his number because we had done something years ago when he was a much younger comedian. And so I texted him and said, I'll take you up on that.
Oh, that's the right answer.
Yeah.
Slick.
The quieter me is like, dude, don't ask him a favor.
Yeah. But it's not.
Yeah.
I know you made the right choice because you're actually doing him a favor. You know, you're. I don't mean. I see how it's both ways. He's doing you a favor.
He's doing me
a much bigger favor.
Yeah.
But like responding and doing it. What I'm saying is, I don't think he thinks like I'm doing you a favor. I think he's like, I hope he does the show. When you follow up, I think he's like, I'm glad you followed up.
You don't think he's like, when he gets that text message,
I had too many Michelobes that night.
Why did I do that?
Why did I talk to that?
Sometimes I think they do.
Man, I don't know, man.
No,
we're back at baseball.
Yeah,
it's funny that you say this because Val, my wife, is a brilliant writer and filmmaker, and I'm like her live-in, insufferable Tony Robbins.
That's how you feel? I love that you gave yourself Tony Robbins.
You could be
like,
Tony Robbins in a biopic. You could.
Yeah, I have his teeth for sure.
You have his teeth, but also his frame a little bit.
He's tall. That's
yeah.
He's a. I think he might be on some sort of youth enhancing drugs that are making him much burlier. Is that possible?
Burly?
Yeah, his voice is so deep. And
I just think he might be working way too hard.
Maybe.
I mean, it's just, and then we did the 3,000 seat theater just to warm up for the 100,000. I can't even do it.
Yeah.
It's exhausting just doing an impression of him. But I'm the one that's always trying to coach. Oh, God, I hope I'm not the worst. But I'm trying to encourage Val to take up space. So if I were your friend, I mean, I am your friend, but if I was with you in your house, we're roommates, and Nate said that, I would be like, text him. It's not rude to follow up on a thing. So people find out that Val wrote a feature, they want to read it, then a week goes by, I'm like, email them. Say, did you read it?
How about if someone says it in passing, but you don't have their number?
Yeah, get it from somebody else.
Okay.
You say, and here's how you do that. Because people email me all the time. Sometimes they text me. And this is a pet peeve of mine. You have to say, I got your email from, I hope that's okay. All of those have to start with, I hope you don't mind. That's how you be a nice guy about it. You'll like that, right?
I hope you don't mind.
I hope you don't mind. I got your email from Pete Holmes.
Right.
But I wanted to follow up on what you said at the club. No worries if not.
Right.
There's a million easy, subtle ways for people to go, oh, yeah, man, I'm a little snowed under at the moment, but let me circle back and I'll hit you up in a bit.
Okay.
And then you never hear from them. That's an easy no.
Okay.
It's fine. It's no problem.
They know what they're doing.
It's like in the Gmail automated responses. Just click, hey, man, a little busy right now, but thanks for reaching out. I'm sure our paths will cross. The tour's a little full right now. It's easy to say no.
Right.
It's easy. It's no problem.
Okay.
You're so funny. Just take this in your pocket if nothing else. What I wish I could know, well, I don't know. But what I would tell myself starting out and all the young comics is I'd just be like, you have the thing. The whole industry tells you that the industry is the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That it's the agents and the managers and the networks and the deals and the studios. Sure, that appears to be the thing, but look closer. What is actually being sold? Is talent, is
Right.
product, is art.
Right.
That's the thing. So if you make good art, as you do, you can't be embarrassed of the people that have made themselves look slick by packaging that. We're confusing the chocolates for the bow on the box.
Right.
It's like Orny Adams has that line in Comedian where he's like, they have a festival. He's a comedian.
Right.
Why do they make you scared? Because they can buy out the hotel?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. A lot of people can buy out the hotel. Who can kill at the Comedy Store?
Me?
Say it!
Orny Adams?
Well, yes, both. But you.
Thanks.
I don't know why I gave you that pep talk, but I was compelled.
Well, you're absolutely right, and I think I just find little things to just poke myself down a bit with, and I don't know. A lot of people, we all do it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're in great company, and me too. I can catch myself doing that as well. Don't think this is unrelatable.
Well, I like to hear. Thank you. That we do have the control of our careers. And it ultimately, when I do comedy, I do the most important thing to me, or the thing that keeps me going, is writing a bit and having it work.
But see, that's what I love about you is like clearly watching him. Like this guy loves comedy in that Seinfeldy way, not just because you're clean, but like in that for the game, for the love of the game. And like nobody wants slick Lachlan. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to see you handing out business cards and moonwalking over to the UTA or whatever it is.
Right.
But that's the most attractive thing in the world is someone who's doing it, not just because it could help their career or something. It's like this guy would be doing it if he didn't get paid for it. Like I think he just likes doing a bit. He's doing a bit.
I love doing bits. Thank you. And so I I'm running this show by myself, and so there's a lot of, it's still a bit of a roller coaster, which is for my age is it's harder than when I was younger. But
Which is so funny because I think of you. How old are you?
51.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I thought it's just shocked because you look great.
Thanks.
And
babe.
nobody's like 51. Why are you even doing it? I always think of Burr. Those later guys, you know what I mean? There's no reason 51. I'm not, what is this, a pep talk? I'm just saying the shock is how good you look. Because I'm like, I think of you as a younger comic.
But think of me as 51 now. I don't even, the journey for me continues regardless of my age. I'm going to do this till I'm dead.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, I have to remind myself that. But,
wait, do you think when you say think of me as 51 that I will now think of you differently?
Well, then you think of someone who's 51 who doesn't really, how do I put it? Not necessarily. How many 51-year-olds do you know doing comedy at my level?
I totally get it.
Yeah.
But also, and I don't know why I'm being so hyper positive today.
It's ChatGPT. It's changing your life.
Yeah, she's rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
But also, I remember, I was just thinking about this. So when I was starting out, I opened for Burr. And this is when I was in my first marriage.
Yeah.
And I told him, we were having we were in Peoria, Illinois, which is like the cliche.
Oh, I've been to that one. That's what's his name?
Brewster's, I think. I don't think
different
this club
one.
is
Okay.
open anymore. But they were like, I was telling Bill, I was like, I don't know what to talk about in my marriage. You miking that
I was
slurp?
trying to mic the coconut water.
I left. You mean Vita Coco?
Vita Coco.
That's a premium coconut water.
Is it Vita? I've been saying Vita too long.
Oh, it is Vita Coco. Is it Vita? Let's ask ChatGPT. It's Vita Coco. Anyway, that's what I say. They love the mentions. They don't care how we pronounce it.
Vita Vita.
I think Albon Pan cares. Just buy a croissant.
Right.
Anyway, so I said to him, I was like, I don't talk about my marriage. It's so funny. I was a kid. I thought I was in a good marriage. Turns out I just didn't fight with the person. But I was like, I like my wife. I don't have anything to joke about it. And he goes, that's your angle. Everybody expects you to be miserable and you like it. You just said that.
Yeah.
So you say that to me. You're like, who do you know at my level that's 51? And I'm like, that's your angle. In a business where the whole thing is to be something unique.
Yeah.
That's your story. That's your show. That's your movie. That's your podcast. That's your book.
Right.
That's the whole thing. How many? Fucking exactly. 1.
Right.
Good.
All right. Okay.
Good. There's no other 51-year-old doing what you're doing. If it was you and 90 other guys,
Right.
snooze.
Right.
Snooze. I'm sorry. There's just a hilarious babe that's in his 50s doing comedy. And when at a certain level, I'm just saying that hasn't had a show and doesn't sell out stadiums or whatever you want to be doing. Great.
Okay.
Unique.
All right.
Hot.
But the uniqueness is that I'm not working as much as I want to.
Great.
Okay.
Struggle. That's good conflict.
All right. Well,
I guess what I'm saying is I'm looking at your life as a story that will inevitably resolve in that way that you're hoping, but you're on the click, 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 click.
okay.
And everybody in the click, 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 click feels the same way. Why am I on this fucking ride? I've made a mistake.
Right.
And then
Well, what's
Come
this?
on.
What's this? Is this you?
we don't know what it'll be for
Okay.
you.
All right.
Oh, that was you. We don't know what it'll look like.
Right.
But I mean, I think if you're unique in any way, I mean, I feel like that's Roseanne being like, I'm the only housewife at the club. Good.
Right.
It's a bunch of
I
fucking
hear what you're
degenerates
saying.
and one housewife.
Right.
And you're like, I'm the only guy from Venice who doesn't like ChatGPT in his 50s. Good.
Okay.
Any way you could stand out.
It's funny when you don't. You know this too. When you that we need to be told, you know, what it is about us that's special. We can't. How come I can't mind my own uniqueness?
Well, that's what you just said. When somebody makes fun of you, write it down.
Yeah.
So you're already doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe this, and we can move on. I'd love to just talk about your life, but not just have it be a Tony Robbins pep talk. But I'm like, if you say, I'm 51 and I'm at this level and that is unique, I'm like, well, then that's the whole thing. And I'm not like a high level producer or a whatever talent booker, but I am a person that goes, oh, there's a quick way to understand this person.
Right.
That's great. Little package.
Thanks, Pete.
And you're so funny.
Thanks, dude.
Come on.
Thank you.
So funny.
Well, yeah, this is awesome. We barely met.
Yeah, this is the most we've talked.
This is crazy.
Is that uncomfortable?
I honestly thought is he playing a trick on me when you invited me? And I said to my lady as I'm leaving, she goes, you're going to find out if you get punked? You're going to be ready? You're going to be ready?
Oh. When you and I did that Eddie F show,
Yes.
I was like, oh, I'll have him on the podcast.
Oh, thanks, man.
That was it.
We had a good conversation about you living in Ojai.
Yeah.
And what a great drive it is. I live in Ventura.
Yeah.
I'm on the avenue. And how driving to LA.
I said Venice. This is coming back.
I lived in Venice.
You're in Ventura.
Yes. I was
we
in
have
Venice
even
for
more
12
in
years. Yeah.
Well, we should have commuted.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm so private. I love that time.
me too.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We drive, it's about an hour and change for me.
Yeah.
I was in Ojai yesterday all day.
No way.
I went to the Casitas water park.
Yes.
Which is incredible.
Nice.
I've been there a few times. And then we went for dinner at the Duchess. You know,
Did it right.
obviously.
You get the big fish.
We didn't get the big fish.
Get that big fucking fish.
The Branzino, is that the one?
The big branzino.
Yeah.
In the home.
We always get it.
but I don't know why we didn't get it. We were with guests, and we were doing a group order, and there was a bunch of children.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately...
That's a pricey place to do a group order.
It was.
I've been where you are.
Yes.
And we'll do the fish. Everybody eats everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, is this my rent?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry.
It's so good, but it's insane.
It's pricey.
Yeah.
It's pricey.
I had an $18 beer, and it was poured short.
I need to go.
Yeah.
What
Is
you
this
just
Dodger
said.
Stadium right now? Why?
I also had nachos and a baseball helmet. I don't know what was going on with the Duchess that night.
But
no, I love all those places. But yeah, you pay for those mountains.
You do. But the drive home is the drive to work. We talked about this. You can call a friend. You can call. I call my mom.
In fact, I'll weaponize what you're saying. If you can't handle being in your car for 90 minutes, something's up, man. Something's perturbed in your life.
How much free time do you have that you don't need that free time?
That 90?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've brought some logic into this. I am living a life where I can burn 3 hours to do 2 podcasts. That's pretty special. But I'm saying just psychologically, if you're that uncomfortable, is that, and I'm joking, but like that, I forget who said it, but 99% of the world's problems stem from the fact that a man can't sit alone in a room by himself. Isn't that good?
Wow. Yes.
I just butchered the quote, but the sentiment is there. And I think it would all do well if we could just enjoy a good drive or a long flight or a train or a delay or anything. We're always just... I'll be happy when I'm there.
Thinking about the future.
And then when you're there, you're not even happy. Then you're like, I'll be happy when I'm back.
Yeah.
And we're back to what we were saying at the beginning. This is your life.
Right.
The delay on the tarmac is your life.
Right.
So feel good now.
Yes.
I can't always do it, but you can practice it.
Yeah, it's and do you just give yourself thoughts? When you're like, I want to know inside Pete's mind, do you just tell yourself positive things about yourself all the time?
Like, how did I get this temperament?
Yeah, yeah.
There was a time in my life where I did some affirmations and got pretty habitual about saying things like, every day in every way I'm getting better and better, or I'm getting funnier and funnier, or success just finds me, or money finds me, or whatever it is, spots find me, or projects just find me, stuff like that. There was a time in my life when I got real chunked. I was in a transition, and you know who it was? Tony Robbins. He would you go on these hikes and you're supposed to like tap on your fingers and say certain affirmations. It was I love my life was one of them. Every day and every way I'm getting better and better, funnier and funnier, all those. I'm trying to remember the other ones.
Do you have to say them out loud?
No, just in your head.
That sounds probably better.
Yeah. I think he probably does it out loud.
Yeah.
He's just in a golf cart being driven to his next meal.
He's just saying,
I love my life. I don't know why I'm making fun of somebody that helped me so much. But there was a time where I directly had to do that. But
Okay.
I feel like, aren't you, we're still trying to kind of sweep away some of that negativity, do you think?
Me? No, I'm on the same path as you mentioned there, where I'm finding it easier to be happy with my life. Maybe I haven't popped off yet with comedy, but I'm patient. And like I said, even if I was, I'd still have these problems. I have to remind myself that even if someone just hands you whatever you're asking for, or gives you that lift, I'm still going to be up there. Sold out theaters, same problem though. Same guy. And so I have to remind myself that as much as it's going to, pay for the rotten beams in my house and all of the things I need.
Yeah. Salt air, bro.
Yes. Even though that would help solve a lot of my outward problems.
Yeah.
I'm still going to bring my inward problems up there. It's not, those are the most important things to fix.
Yes.
Is the termite damage in my brain.
That's hilarious.
And so I have to.
We need to get an inspector in here. No, but that's wisdom. Like that's the other. I have to think advantage of being 50 is like there's wisdom. There's like hard-earned lessons.
Yeah.
Like when did you start doing comedy?
Well, the first time I ever did comedy was when I was 19.
Holy shit.
and it's sound like Ian Bagg there.
Holy shit. Yeah, I did. I don't know why. It was just fun to have a big reaction, I guess. But I didn't expect you to be so young, I guess.
I tried it. A girl dumped me, and I really wanted to do something. I don't know. You know, some guys shave their heads and stuff, and I just signed up for the amateur night.
Wow.
And got really loaded and went up and made a horse's ass of myself.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't count. Went back to my job at.
Were you like ranting about her?
No, she wasn't even in it. Just like my comedy, you know, it's to make people laugh, but I'm not going to hurt anyone's feelings. You know, I don't know. I don't have that sort of.
You're not mean, vindictive.
Not yet.
But you were shithoused and you were like,
yeah,
matchbooks.
Exactly.
That's not a book.
Yeah.
1 page is a book. Match pamphlet. Not bad.
Exactly.
Not bad.
And so 4 years probably went by, and I, over those 4 years, I noticed that but I invited everyone too. Like it was going to be a big party.
Wow.
And then, because I was 19, and so
I was going to say that's the blindness
Yes.
of beginning.
Yes.
I invited everyone I knew the first time I did it. Nightmare. I mean, what a nightmare now. I wouldn't want to do that show for any amount.
I don't want to see anyone I know in the audience.
In fact, and I'll say it as many times as I can, if you're coming to my show, I put you on the list, don't text me before the show that you're coming. Can't wait for tonight. And Val's always reminding me, they're just being nice. They're just being supportive. That's called support.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, but the Seinfeld episode, the pilot's in the audience.
Right. Why'd you tell me that?
Why'd you tell me that? And now I'm up there and I'm thinking about you. I need to think of an audience, not you.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You don't realize how vulnerable we are. We're
Right.
like professional wrestlers up on the ropes with shiny muscles, but inside we're Terry Hogan.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're scared.
We're Adam, not He-Man.
We're Adam, not He-Man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still ripped.
Still looking good.
Like Adam,
Adam can get it.
Adam was fine. He didn't need He-Man.
He didn't need to be He-Man. Yeah, a total Swedish babe
Yeah.
gets struck by lightning,
Shredded.
and turns into the same guy but wearing some S&M stuff.
Exactly.
He-Man.
Adam was fine.
Adam was just live your life.
Yeah.
Let Skeletor have a section of the planet.
Yeah.
Just let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Live your life.
Oh.
Cobble shoes.
Yeah.
Have a lot of great sex. You're
Battle
Adam.
Cat, cheer up.
Yeah.
Cringer.
Did Battle Cat grow or was he always that size?
He was always that size.
So he already had a Battle Cat?
He just showed his teeth.
Come on.
Yeah.
Adam had it all.
Yeah.
This is the internet theory.
Yes.
He-Man was actually in the way of Adam's happiness.
He could have been fine.
Fine, man. He was fine.
Stay away from Skeletor.
Yeah, just leave him alone.
I mentioned in the intro that I'm not feeling very well, and I'm not. I got some sort of cold, and when I am feeling this way, I am loading up on Element. You guys know I love Element. We're always talking about healthy hydration and that water isn't enough, that you need water and electrolytes. And I'm always reminding you that in the 90s, that meant drinking like a flat red soda that had a little salt in it. That's not the same. Element is science-backed, and it is dialed in, and there is no BS in there. It's the optimum ratio of potassium, magnesium, and sodium to flood every cell in your body, fighting off brain fog, fatigue, cramps. Being hydrated just makes you feel fantastic, and it tastes amazing. Element gets you drinking more water because it tastes great. The lemonade salt is a game changer. It was a temporary flavor. Now it is my go-to obsession. I also love the watermelon salt. You can also try the sparkling waters that they sell online, which are fantastic and shipped direct to you. You can try it. Get the sample pack, a free sample pack when you use our promo code WEIRD at checkout. You can try citrus salt, raspberry salt, watermelon salt, and orange salt. 2 packs, 2 sticks of each flavor with any purchase when you use promo code WEIRD. So support your body, support this show. Go to drinklmnt.com/weird. Get that free sample pack with any purchase. That's drinklmnt.com/weird. I'm going to be checking it all day because it's one of the only things that makes me feel better when I am sick. And I also just love jump starting every single day with an Element. So get into it. We're also brought to us by our friends at Ritual Multivitamin. I've been touring all around, and I never, ever, ever leave my Ritual at home. The Essential for Men is a daily go-to. I absolutely love it. It's transparent. It doesn't break down in your stomach. It breaks down in your lower intestine, which is where nutrients are actually absorbed, which also means it's gentle on your stomach. If you take zinc or something like that on an empty stomach, typically you'll feel nauseous. Ritual breaks down in a delayed release capsule, and that delayed release capsule has a minty, fresh flavor, which I have become incredibly, not just dependent on, but enjoyant on. That's not a way to talk. They share the source, supplier, and scientific research backing each active ingredient so you know what you're putting in your body and why. We're talking about science-backed multivitamins for men 18 and over with high-quality traceable ingredients in clean bioavailable forms, including omega-3 DHA, which supports heart and brain function, vitamin D3. We're talking about the best of the best. Get it in you. I can tell you, I used to go to the doctor and they would say you have all these gaps, and now that no longer happens. It is a game changer. So Essential for Men is a quality multivitamin from a company you can actually trust. Get 25% off your first month for a limited time at ritual.com/weird. That's ritual.com/weird for 25% off your first month.
I can't remember what we were back to.
Starting comedy, 19, shithouse, invited all your friends.
4 years go by. I don't really hear anyone from that show saying, "Man, that was fun."
They were like, you did that.
Yeah, no one brought it up. And so I started to think, well, maybe I didn't accomplish what I thought I did. I thought I had done something, and I realized.
You felt good about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, all my friends. So they all laughed. They laughed at me.
Yeah.
I've come to find out through logic.
What I did was I used logic and realized they were laughing at me.
I was a drunk fool.
Yeah.
And the club never asked me back. Nobody asked me back. So
Yeah.
I decided to. I was going to college.
Although I will challenge that. Even if you murdered, the club's not going to ask you back.
For an amateur night, from an amateur night, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going to shine a flashlight on that negative belief.
Wow.
And they never called me? You mean they didn't go back to the sign-up sheet and go, who was that guy?
Yeah.
And then email you? I got your email from Bill Burr. I hope that's okay.
But before you got into stand-up, didn't you think that that's how stars became stars?
Totally.
Yes.
My favorite thing, the Avett brothers, Scott Avett was talking about, he would just be playing his guitar in his room with the window open.
Right.
And he thought somebody from Hollywood would walk by. This is how we are.
Yes.
Even as a kid, I was like, somebody is going to hear me just being funny. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and then I don't have to worry about anything.
Then I'll be fine.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And so I didn't. So I didn't do it for 4 years. 4 years goes by. I'm at Langara College in Vancouver, taking classes. Because my dad wanted me to go to college. He put a lot of pressure on me to go to college. I was in college.
Canadian pressure.
I wasn't cut out for it. Canadian college?
Just kidding. No, Canadian pressure.
Canadian
I'm
pressure.
assuming
Yeah.
He was nicer than the average dad in the 90s. I don't know.
He was very nice.
Yeah. He's like,
but he had put a lot of investment in me. He
Yeah.
was my baseball coach. He was my basketball coach. He picked all my classes in college. He actually grabbed my college calendar and said, "All right, go." And
did we like this?
no,
Yeah, I don't know.
no, it worked for when I was a kid. We do this to our kid.
Yeah.
You're in swimming tomorrow.
Yeah.
But when you're 17,
I was going to say, I don't know if I like that move. That's me being very aggressive and saying I don't like that move.
no. It was horrible. But there was a stand-up comedy workshop in the community college.
Okay.
And so I just signed up. And I remember the first day of class. By the way, I was a C student at best. I shouldn't have been in college. There's no purpose just getting by in college when people are going to university and
Right, if it's like really taking for them.
Yes.
Like if you're really, this isn't working.
No.
And it wasn't like drinking or were you just bad at school?
No, I was just bad at school.
Yeah, just bad at school.
Yeah.
By the way, not for everybody.
Not for everybody.
The educational system, it's not one size fits all.
Well, my dad worked in the educational system.
Well, your dad was working your educational
Yeah,
system too.
I know. So he saw it as the only way. And I took this workshop the first day. The teacher goes, all right, who's a comedian, goes, all right, you're going to write a little act and you're going to come back next week and perform it. So that week,
Class 1?
Class 1, you're going to go work. Here's how to structure,
He gave you some tips.
And then I went back and I scratched. And then I went up in front of the class and I killed. To the point where people after class were coming up to me and going, how did you do that?
No, fuck.
But I had been watching comedy my whole life.
Yeah. Can this is an amen.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to start comedy.
Yeah.
This is a compliment for you as well. But when I see amateur comedy, open mic stuff or whatever, I'm like, there's so much comedy. Mimic that.
Yes.
Like when I did, not to toot my own, but to join you in this area, when I would do open mics, I remember the host came up after me and was like, "That I didn't do well," but he was like, "That's how you do it. Had a beginning, a middle, and end. There was a theme."
Right.
And I paused where I thought it was funny. So I'm hearing you. It's like, just do comedy like the comedy you've seen.
Till you get it.
So many people talk the entire time. Does anyone do that? No one talk. I mean, Jackie Novak kind of does that, but you know what I mean? Like most people just pause at the part they think is funny. Maybe just try that.
Right.
Try that. Have the courage to go,
Right.
please let it die.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm proud of you. Killed it. People thought you were a comic.
I did exactly what you said. I figured out the math early on for how to do a setup and a punchline and a rest period.
Yeah.
And then so anyways, da-da-da-da-da-da.
If you do what he just said and you're starting comedy, you'll be in the top 10%.
Yes.
If you can just have the courage to actually go like, and that's the funny part, rest. So anyway, or what else?
Yeah.
Which makes me think of, I was also thinking about something.
Yeah.
That part is done.
Yeah.
Pillows. There's no pills and pillows. How about cotton nose?
Right.
So anyway,
Yes.
at least we knew what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
Don't just keep rambling.
Yeah.
Cotton nose. That was the bit. Live and die by it. So that's what you did. At least we knew what you were doing. Do you remember any of the bits?
No.
Nice.
But come back next week, everyone. And then
What do you mean come back next week?
So come back next week with another
this is-
set. Come
okay.
back with another set.
you just did it.
And I just did it.
What did the teacher say?
He asked me to come out to his. He hosted an open mic, and he said you should come out to my open mic. And I had the bug at that point. I was like, let's
Now you're
go.
23.
And I was 23. Yeah.
And you went to the open mic.
And I went to the open mic. Didn't do well at all.
This is what happens.
Yeah. It was hard.
The local murder
Yeah.
becomes the semi-local, like you drove somewhere, bomb.
Super bomb.
Super bomb.
And embarrassed and humiliated, but at the same time, a challenge. I said essentially, I'd given myself a challenge, like, what did I do wrong? And it made me like a puzzle, like a Rubik's cube. Like I need to solve that.
You got that kind of mind.
Yeah, and so I had to fix that.
This is a gift.
Yeah,
This is a gift. You need to make it right.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Accountant?
yeah,
I need to finish.
right.
I need to finish. I relate
Yeah.
so hard to that. He's like, I got to finish. You got to let me finish.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. I have to finish. That's why retirement doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Finish.
Then you're finished. You got to finish and keep finishing until you're finished. I don't know why Seinfeld's on my mind today. But yeah, retirement. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like yeah, to just literally one day say,
I'm done.
with this thing that was my passion.
Yeah. Or like, please find a new passion.
Yeah,
Even if it's making your own, that's a fine one. Making your own beer. Find something to
Yeah.
express yourself because that's life.
Yeah.
My nightmare. Sometimes Val and I will be on vacation somewhere or on a trip somewhere, and we'll see the older couple, like they're in their 60s or 70s, and they hate each other, but they retired and now they're traveling.
Ooh.
And you know they hate each other because if you're even near them, the man will start talking to you because he's just looking for anyone
Anything,
else to
right.
talk to.
right.
And she talks and he's mean to her.
Yeah.
You say like, you guys been to this quarry before? He'll be like, we came up through North Dakota and we wanted to go down. Like he'll tell you everything because he just needs somebody to talk to because he fucking hates his
Yeah.
life. No, make your own beer, or try stand up, or
Do
maybe
something.
write a book, make a flag.
You always notice too, they don't walk, one walks behind the other.
You know this couple.
Yeah.
We've all seen this couple.
They're stuck.
He wants to tell you the route they took.
Yeah.
And she is dead silent.
Oh.
And if you talk to him, you have an instant friend. It's like feeding a stray dog. He's on you now.
Don't you dare tell him you're a comedian. Bro.
You're dead if
Yeah.
you tell him you're a comedian.
So what do you do?
In between jobs right now. What did you do?
Right.
Leave me alone. Oh my God. Okay, so you eat shit. Mm-hmm. You're right on track though. You're eating the golden shit.
Yes.
Of learning what it actually is.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I then moved to LA.
Right away.
Pretty quick.
You ate shit and then moved to LA.
I had a friend in LA who told me to get down here.
I mean,
It was like that movie Swingers.
yeah. You're so money and you don't even know it.
He said what was the line, and they told me they were handing out pilots at the airport or development deals at the airport.
Yeah.
And so he's like, trust me, the comedy scene's blowing up here. It's 1998, I think.
Yeah.
I had a year under my belt and one paid gig. I think I had about $700 in my pocket.
This is a good story, man. This is the story.
And I drove.
Who plays Lachlan in the flashbacks? We're not going to de-age you. I want another guy.
Yeah, I like it.
We'll find him.
And then I just, he was not really, he convinced me to come down, but he was in a divorce and he was just all of a sudden he wasn't available. And so I now knew nobody. And so I got an apartment and on right here on Franklin and, right here, by you.
Yeah.
I would just go to open mics. I went to open mics for 7 years.
Yeah.
And then I moved. And then it was at the point where I was starting to figure it out. And people were offering me more. And so I realized I had to go back to Canada and get myself squared as far as I need to get a green card, and I need to develop. Even though I was doing open mics for 7 years, I only had, if you know this, if you do open mics, you can't get an hour.
No.
You can. So I had like 8 7-minute sets.
Yeah.
Or 5-minute sets.
Yeah.
And so when I went back to Canada, they have a system up there which is much more efficient for learning how to headline, which is you're thrust into a feature tour.
Huh.
So you can actually
This
tour.
is so Canadian.
Yeah.
The best way.
Yeah.
I'd say that as if I'm Canadian with pride. Of course there's a system.
Yes.
So what does that mean? You do a feature tour.
You get on a plane somewhere. So for me, I was very new, but it took a while I had to restart in Vancouver, fighting to get spots. Nobody would call me back, doing open mics. But eventually Yuck Yucks offered me a opening tour. And so it's a list of about 30 shows.
Because they saw you.
Because I was doing their open mic.
Okay.
And so they said, yeah, we'll put you on this.
See, that's why you thought the people in America were going to call you. Because in Canada, they really do go, ooh, who's that guy?
Yeah.
Let's call him. Let's give him an opening tour.
It took like 30 and bringing a bunch of people.
Oh, really? Like bringers?
Bringers. Yeah, they were bringers. If you really want to make it, you have to bring 30 people.
But there's also something like mythically accurate, like a good old myth where it's like, you want to be in karate, go stand on the porch for a couple hours. I'm not saying it's great that they made you bring all those friends, but I am saying it sure did prove that you really, really were in, like you wanted to do it.
That's true.
They knew you would show up to the tour. This guy brought 30 friends.
He's serious.
He's serious.
I think that when people bring 30 people too, there's a couple of comedians who get brought out on the road because of it starts with an A, ambition.
Yeah.
It's ambitious to bring 30 people.
That's right.
And say, I'm gonna, and that's essentially what all clubs want. They just want you to make the money.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't care if you're funny.
Well, unfortunately, yes.
So They send me
crowd does.
The crowd does. We do.
We do.
It's secondary for the club.
That's right.
But once you figure that out,
Yeah.
you can calm down. Nobody hates you. The world's not against you.
Yeah.
You just don't fill the room.
Yeah,
Relax.
yeah. Yeah,
fill the room, and then you can complain.
Right.
But I truly. So then they sent me a list of these dates, and it was like Red Deer and Calgary and Edmonton and Grand Prairie and Fairview and just these little towns, Cranbrook, and you're gonna and you just drive around. You get the headliner picks you up at the airport, and you drive around, and you do 25 to 30 minutes before them, and you get a hotel.
You're saying this with the certitude of somebody explaining like the corporate training at a Walmart or something. Are you saying this is how it's done? The headliner knows my opener's here and it's my responsibility to pick them up?
Yeah.
That's just like sort of mandated?
Well, sometimes the opener picks up the headliner. It's logistics. So if we're
But
performing,
you're going together.
You're going together.
No meeting at the club.
No.
And is he buying or is she buying your meals?
If they're cool.
Yeah.
You know, the first guy that bought my meals was Pete Zedlacker, and he's like, you know, the headliner bought my meals.
Yeah.
So I buy meals.
Yeah.
So there's sort of this, there's some guys don't though. And
Yeah.
you remember those
Name
guys,
those
and you're
names.
like,
Name some of those names. Name some of
I
those
think they're
Canadian
dead.
sons of
I
bitches.
think they died.
Oh, wow.
But it is, like you said, it's a corporation. And once you do all the things the corporation wants, you're in and you're headliner forever.
Really?
Yes. And we're going to keep giving you spots, and you don't have to work on your act at all.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can just be you.
So it's like, remember the movie Big Fish where he gets to that paradise land, but it's actually a trap? They want to take your shoes and throw them over the... What I'm saying is that's a golden handcuffs.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, you can be a headliner forever.
Yeah.
But you will be a headliner forever in obscurity.
Yes.
Potentially.
And all you have to do is listen to what the boss says, do what the boss says. The boss says don't do it at any other club. We don't care if you do television. We don't care. Really don't want you to be a star.
Oh, wow.
We don't like stars, and we don't want to hear about your credits.
It seems like a scene in the upcoming Lachlan movie. It's like, we don't like stars. You know what? I like workers.
Yeah.
I like headliners.
Yeah.
You know why headliners? I say jump, he jumps. I say jump for 45 minutes, he jumps for 45 minutes. And then it's hard on close up on you being like, I gotta get Uda here.
Yeah, I gotta go. I
Uda.
do have to get
Out. You said it good, I said it bad.
So I eventually burned that bridge, and I did another club.
You cheated.
Well, there was no club in that town, and it was Vancouver.
Huh.
Vancouver, the club closed, and I needed to keep working, and so we had a difference of opinion, and
And how do you find out?
well, you just don't get work anymore.
So so in the utopian Canadian system, they plugged you in. Mm-hmm. But then in your hometown, you needed to work. Club closed. You did the other club.
Yeah.
Did you ever talk about it with the big fat guy with the cigar?
I probably should have. It's funny. I love that we're calling him that. I probably should have.
But instead, he just ghosted you.
Yeah.
Trey Canada.
Yeah. Hearts hurt. Very Canadian way to do it.
Yeah. And from his perspective, it was like, just hurt my feelings. Like he probably has like a valid reason. But
Yeah. He he's famous for, gave Jim Carrey his start in his mind, and he gave Norm Macdonald his start. So he deserves some appreciation, and he didn't feel like I appreciated him, I think.
yeah. But both Norm and Jim probably also broke his rules. They just became super famous by doing so.
Exactly.
And then he was like, those are my boys.
Yeah.
Because so when he'll be like, Lachlan,
He might,
I
hopefully.
gave him his start. And we'll forget all about that little thing.
I hope so. I hope we put it under the bridge.
Yeah.
But so I was moving to LA anyway, and so I got all my paperwork in order, and I moved back. And it was actually the day I moved back, Bart Coleman had booked me for Live at Gotham.
Good man.
Great man. He said, when you get paperwork, I want to put you on the show. And I said, I got it. I got it the day of. It's shot in New York. I went to the New York immigration office. I got my social security card that day.
And then went to tape?
And I went to tape.
Oh, my God.
I know.
See, you're the chocolate. Don't be intimidated by the box. Bart Coleman doesn't hire non-chocolate. You're chocolate.
Yeah.
And you'd killed. You don't even have to tell me.
It went well. That was my best ever taping.
Killed.
Yeah, it was. He shook my hand after and he said, "Now let's talk about presents." And
wait, he just said that?
He literally shook my hand and said that as I got off stage.
Let's talk about a presents.
Yeah.
Presents, for those of you, who cares? I just want everyone to be on board. That's the half hour.
Yeah.
This is the old system. You do one of those shows, a 7-minute set.
Yeah.
Then you do a 30-minute set. Then you do an hour set. That's America's little farm league.
It's a system that makes sense to me.
Makes perfect sense. Doesn't even happen anymore.
No.
Now I'm really old because I'm railing about how it should be that way. But there is something about like, let's see how you do with this. Now it's like viral clip. I'm not even mad. Straight to the hour.
Yeah.
Or comedian does an hour on the road, but they're not very big. Here's 15 minutes on a smaller special. Like the system's really changed.
Yeah.
Based on your appeal, like your impressions.
It's a lot of throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
For the industry.
Yeah.
They don't really know till they put it out there.
Yeah, like I just had something not sell somewhere, and I was like, there was a time when I would be like, they just don't like me. Like the old line used to be like, well, I probably look like the casting director's ex-husband, right? You'd say like, you just rubbed them the wrong way.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, no, they didn't even crunch the numbers. They looked at the numbers. They asked it like, is this worth an investment? And it's just like, no, it's just hard math. It's a little dystopian.
Right.
In another way. It used to be maybe dystopian that somebody was just judging you, but now it's less personal. You're just like, I guess I just don't make sense in that program.
You think it's less personal now? Or
I think it is less personal.
It is less personal now.
Because the thing that I didn't sell, a lot of the people that didn't buy it are friends of mine, fans of mine. I like all those people, and I know they like me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I know they just have, the way things are strategized is like, a lot of data is going into that.
So they look at a chart.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, right, yeah, in 2029, it's not going to make it or something.
Yeah, totally. And it still doesn't feel good, but I don't feel like when we were in these days, when it was Bart Coleman watching you kill.
Yeah.
Now Bart Coleman would watch you kill. Maybe not Bart, probably all of us. And what's his social presence? You know what I mean?
Right.
Just part of it.
Right.
Let's have a side break.
Do you breathe? Whenever me and my lady are arguing, she'll tell me to breathe, and it makes me angrier.
Oh, yeah. It's like telling someone to calm down.
Tell me to calm down. You calm down.
Yeah.
But someone saying they're calmer than you and telling you to come down to their calm when you're like, well, no, I'm calmer than you. You count to 10.
A calm off. Unfortunately, breath work is one of the most, it might even be the most impactful thing. I remember being a really anxious kid and laying in bed and just not knowing what to do, having no connection to my body. Forget it.
Yeah.
That concept is 2 decades away from this kid, connection with body, but like just freaking out and not knowing what to do. And now I find it very funny that I tell my daughter about like, there's this breath, which if you do like 5 times, it just completely resets you.
The second breath on top of the breath?
Yeah, it's a full in, then a sip up, and
Another
then a full
one.
exhale.
Okay.
And I'll tell her that kind of in 6-7-year-old terms. She's about to be 7. And she's annoyed. And that's fine. That's just what it is. It's just like, man, I would have given anything to know when you're nervous before a little speech you have to give, or before a test, or during a test, or in an argument, like if you can just take that breath. Mm-hmm. But this is the thing. My daughter doesn't want to be told it.
No.
And people don't want to be told it. That's why it's nice to have it benign. Here, you're just listening to a podcast and you heard about it. It's yours now.
Right.
I'm not telling you to do it. So it takes the onus off. But when you're in a fight and somebody tells you to count to 10, tricky.
Right in the middle of it, yeah.
No, maybe.
How about after?
What do you and your partner fight about? You seem like such a...
Oh, leaving a door unlocked is today.
Is it because you just like pick anybody up that broke in and just rip them in half?
Yeah.
Is it because she's not like
She's tiny,
kind
yeah.
of a Herculean man that's just
Yeah,
like,
but if I'm
just
not-
throw the refrigerator at them? I don't understand.
What's wrong with you?
I don't understand.
Just
Grab
punch him
them
right
by
in the
the face.
face. and then call me back.
Call the police? You mean for cleanup afterwards? I don't understand your issue.
Just leave a pair of my size 14 shoes outside the door.
Yes.
They'll never come in.
Yes, that's right.
So she writes lock door right above the door. Lachlan. That's what it means. It's not for our 6-year-old. It's all the stickers, the sticky notes around the house.
Yeah,
they're for me.
for you.
And I take it personal.
Lock the door.
I get
and
it.
You're like, I don't understand. Just take the baby, put it in your mouth pouch for safety during the brawl, and afterwards take her out, dry her off. It's fine.
Yeah.
All your strategies are just like caveman, like brawling.
Yes. Stand firm, and he will run away.
Lower your voice.
Yeah.
Eye contact.
Say something like, "Can I help you?"
That's good.
She got mad once when someone. I lived in Venice, and Venice is very much like this. Someone would just jump over our fence and run through our yard. And I woke up in the middle of the night and heard it, and I said, "Can I help you?" And we got an argument that night. "Can I help you?" And she goes, "That's the most Canadian thing I've ever heard." And I go, "No, it happens in movies."
Yeah, can I help you?
It's like a tough guy
Jason
thing.
Statham. Can I help you?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I forget where I was, but I was reading. I realized I had lost some of my street smarts that I had when I lived in New York, because I saw he looked like Gary Busey, shirtless, and just having.
It probably was.
It might have been. Just having like a sunstroke, drug, schizophrenic. I'm none of this is judgment. I'm just saying having an unwell, unhoused, all of the things moment.
Yeah.
Being pretty aggressive. Like people are bananaing around this guy, not a safe guy. And I got a coffee and I sat with my back to him. That's what was not street smart.
No.
Sit facing him.
Yeah.
I still regret it. And I'm sitting there and I'm reading my book. And then there's just a cascade, like a gleek, when someone gleeks.
Oh, no.
So there's a cascade of spit onto the table. I know that's gross. And I realized that it's the guy. And I'm seated.
Yeah.
But I turned around and he said, "You look like Elon Musk. I'm going to stab you." And I said, "Dude."
That's it?
I appealed to his dudeness.
Right.
I just went, "That's my, can I help you?"
Yeah.
Dude.
Come on.
And it worked.
It did?
I think the dude penetrated.
Wow.
I think the attitude of like, come on, man. You're doing your thing. I'm doing my thing. We're not. Dude says, "I'm not here to mess with you.
Yeah.
I'm not even here to accept your threat." Was it smart? No. Would most people, I should have been more alerted. Like that was wrong.
Yeah.
But it is what came out. And it's kind of Canadian.
It is.
It's a little "can I help you?" But
It's big guy. It's big guy language too, because
it is big guy language.
we don't usually get people.
Messing.
People don't mess with us.
Yeah.
And so when they do, we go, "Come on, dude."
It's Andre the Giant being like,
Bro,
Right? Like,
why are you doing this? You need to walk away. Go get a sandwich for both of us. Here's $20. Go get us both a sandwich. Your choice.
you nailed it, dude.
I don't think it's coming out right.
Do you guys want to say bonjour?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Coming out pretty good. Lachlan Patterson, one of my favorite comedians. He is so funny.
It's perfect.
Felt good to me too. It felt good to do. Okay. You got fired by the fat man with the cigar who made Jim Carrey and Norm Macdonald, which is definitely not true. I'm just being a bitch.
Sure.
He helped out. Then you moved to LA. Mm-hmm. And then what's happening?
I did the live at Gotham.
Oh, right. What happens with This Presents? Did you do it?
No, it never happened.
Bart.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think
Is it because they stopped happening?
I was still young. I was probably 27. No, I wasn't 27. I was in my 30s. Live at Gotham, when was that? 2007? 2007. So I can't remember. I think Bart retired for a minute. Do you remember this?
We might have been around the same time.
Maybe. I was on Roy Scovel's Live at Gotham.
Yeah, we were on a similar schedule.
And then I got an agent, and I got a short. I run a little tour off that Live at Gotham. Did some NACAs,
College.
And so
I feel like you'd be aces at a college.
those are so hard for me.
Really?
Well, you got to do an hour, and it's got to be most of the time clean.
Yeah.
I wasn't clean back then. And they're young. They're really young.
Yeah.
And in 2007, I was in my 30s. The people that come to these, if you're at my level, are the kids that can't drink.
Yeah.
So they're under 21.
Yeah.
And they're, it's usually the faculty, student body, and then a few scattered people when it's me anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a no name.
No, I know what you mean. And it's often the kids that organized it, too.
Exactly.
And those kids, with full respect, are, like the conscientious kind of enthusiast. They have school spirit.
Wonderful people.
Wonderful people.
Yeah.
Look, please, old Holmesy would love to. I haven't done a college in a long time, but all I'm saying, with full respect, everyone is out like partying, and then there's this like minority group that comes and sees the comedy night.
And they believe in you.
And they believe in you.
But they're 20 people that they asked to join that have a class starting in an hour.
Yeah.
Are just...
This is a nooner?
A lot of time. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of them are at noon.
I would often perform for just the people that promoted the show. And I've told this story before, but I want to tell it to you. It's like one time it was me, it was noon. It's in this auditorium or, cafeteria. And it's me and the 4 people from SAC or CAB or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they booked me. And no one else is there. Yeah. And we're sitting talking just like this. And it's one of the greatest things I feel like I've ever done in my career. I was just kind of making them laugh as we were sitting there. And then without any intro, I just got up on stage and just continued talking
the conversation
on stage.
I love that.
And then started merging in bits because it was so uncomfortable.
Right.
And one of the things colleges taught me is like, you have to take charge. You have to be like, and we're starting the show.
Yeah.
It was the best pro tip I had was, don't tell them, don't ask, tell them. Be like, I usually do about 45, 50. I know it says an hour in the contract, but I do like 45, 50. And like, you know what I mean? Like, because they're kids. They want somebody to steer the ship. And if you don't steer the ship, they're just going to tell you what's in the contract, and then everybody's screwed. Because now you're doing a hard 60 in a cafeteria for 4 people.
Yeah.
I do about 45.
I wish that same person had talked to me too. Or the agent who booked you should have been like,
told you that.
You got to take this. You got to take charge here.
I think I completely agree.
Yeah.
And it would take 5 minutes to give somebody the spiel on like how to do a college.
Yes. And the jokes aren't probably going to work.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And so what you should try to do is be entertaining.
Lach, get the school paper, and I'm telling you, the first 20 minutes, all you're going to do is read the police log.
Ooh.
All you're going to do is make fun. I used to have my questions. I would just say, is there anything funny about the school? What does everyone make fun of? And the one I always remember is they go, well, we call the cafeteria the butt, because we called like the Butterfield or something.
Right.
Go up, and I was like, boy, it's great to be here. I just had dinner at the butt. 9-minute applause break.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
just killing.
Or if you want to be really lazy, what did the last comedian make fun of? I'm not going to do the same bits, but I guarantee there's going to be something there for me and my perspective.
Right.
And you don't start your act until 20 minutes in, because they don't even want to hear the act. They're only going to remember that you were like, so your mascot is a moth.
Right.
I'm sorry. Who's your rival? The sweaters?
Yeah.
I remember one of the biggest laughs I ever got out of college. I asked them, what are people making fun of? And they're like, well, they just put all these bikes out. It's a really small campus, but they're all these like city bikes.
Oh, rentals, yeah.
And I went on stage and I went, boy, I was almost late for the show. Luckily, I took one of those bikes.
It's been going on already. I like that.
It's like the first time I went and saw comedy at the Comedy Connection in Boston, the comedian referenced the song Nookie, which was the Limp Bizkit song. Couldn't believe it. How does this guy know Nookie? You know what I mean? He's living in my world.
Right.
That's all it was.
Right.
That's a thrill when you're 19,
Familiarity.
18.
Right.
It's amazing.
Well,
So you got me on a tear. So you did some NACAs.
That's it for that, yeah.
And Bart.
And then
quit.
Bart quit, I think. He went silent for a while. So Bart I hadn't ever spoke to again, but, just kind of floated through.
Did you submit a tape for a half hour?
No.
Yeah.
No. I probably submitted tapes for different things. Joanne Grigioni?
Yeah.
Yep.
Joanne.
I met with her.
Love Joanne. Changed my life.
I did too. She did?
Well, she gave me my half hour and my hour. Her and Ann
Okay.
Harris.
Okay.
Shout out.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I knew Joanne through.
Joanne, Ann, and your mom are all watching this
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know. What am I doing?
No, they might be.
No, I mean, maybe they are. But it just didn't work out for me with Comedy Central. For whatever reason, we didn't have that romance.
This is like True Detective. You're the McConaughey that says time is a flat circle and you're smoking and you're making the thing out of the beer can.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out for me in Comedy Central because an hour is a flat circle. Just like, this is it. I'm seeing it.
You tell me, man. I don't.
Keep
I
going.
really wanted it to work out. I wanted everything that everyone was getting around me.
Yeah, well, what was that experience like? Was it hard to stave off
It's
bitterness? Is it still hard to stave off?
It was because I was young. I had old journals that were just filled with hate.
Really?
Yes, and so
Like specific people, they got this, they fucking suck? I'm not trying, I'm not trying to be salacious. I'm trying to understand what it felt like.
I usually didn't attack the artist. I knew that there was no joy in that, but I would attack the companies. You know, they screw these people. They don't understand, and I also didn't understand what was I doing wrong. I never knew what I was doing wrong. How am I affecting people that nobody really wants to collaborate? And so I took it negatively, personally, whatever. But I realized there's just no outlet for me for that. So outside of the journal, I just, again, focused on the only thing I knew, which is how to write a joke.
Well, also respect for journaling, because the people that do that out loud, it doesn't really work great for them.
No, and I had a roommate like that, and it was hard to hear him, and that helped too. Is like,
yeah, to recognize, like, I don't think,
No.
like, I don't know, man. It's hard, and for some reason, part of the hardness is we don't. It's not helpful to just not mope, but I don't know. You kind of have to delude yourself a little bit, or compartmentalize it, because I feel like the people that just talked shit, it was just a bad frequency to be around.
they usually weren't doing well.
Yeah, they weren't doing so, and it seemed to compound the not doing wellness.
Yes, and then when I meet successful people and say, "How are you doing?" it was always positive.
Yeah.
I ran into Michael Jr. once, and I said, "How are you? How you doing, Michael?" And he goes, "I'm blessed." And I really love that about him. Is like, I think I was struggling, and hearing him say that was like, I got to be like
Nate
that.
used to say before he was Nate, Bargatze.
Yeah.
I would say, "How you doing?" And he'd go, "Living the dream."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I remember calling him on it. Maybe it was on that old podcast. I don't know, Katie, but I was like, she just re-listened to it. Who cares? But I was like, now I want to say why we were going to re-release it. It doesn't matter. But I said to Nate, "How are you?" He said, "Living the dream." And I was like, "Are you joking?"
Right. I would want to ask you: was he joking?
I don't think he was joking. I think he meant it as an Arnold Palmer of, I am living the dream, but also in that Nate way of like
Deadpan
dry.
Yes.
But I think he was being positive. He's like, living the dream, not excited about it. Like,
Right.
I'm out here living the dream, man. Like
Yeah.
an influencer.
Right.
He's just like, living the dream. Just do
Okay.
it. But this is way before
But using that
he
language.
blew up. It programs your mind.
Right.
We're back to Toro, Tony Robbins.
Well,
We don't have to delude ourselves. I'm sorry. I really want to say that. Like, I don't think we need to be phony, but
Yeah.
you can orient yourself towards what's going well.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that the thing that made me happy was getting on stage and telling jokes. So I never stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Even if the shows that I was doing weren't going anywhere. The offers that I was getting weren't good. In fact, I was coming home with very little money, and
You're working the road?
I was working the road, but not at a level that I wanted to be. And there's a lot of comedians doing that. There's a whole mass community of comedians doing shows in rooms and making just enough to get by.
Yeah.
And then the ball just wasn't moving.
Yeah.
And so fortunately there was a couple of clubs that believed in me, including the Comedy and Magic Club, Richard and Mike, the owner.
I feel like the Comedy Magic Club rescues a lot of great people.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
Of course, yeah.
I feel like they have some good taste and they have a nurturing quality.
And yes, and they have a few celebrities come in and hang out in the green room, and you get an opportunity to have some of that rub off on you.
Yeah.
As opposed to the rooms that I was normally doing, which were just comedians of my level or lower.
Yeah.
So in that green room,
That's exactly right. I'm assuming Jay Leno,
Ian Bagg, even Tosh. Gary Shandling, incredible comedians. Gary Shandling did a guest spot before me and wrote me a note saying, "Sorry for going long," and I lost it.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, Lachlan, we found it. That's how you go viral. I need to materialize things that don't exist anymore.
And that's how you go viral.
And that's how you go viral. No, who's better than Shandling? That's incredible.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry
he
you
had
lost
his
it.
he had his note.
Yep.
He had his
Look, do I have it? I don't know.
You got a note from Gary Shandling?
No. I don't think I have my Shandling. It's these toys from the movie Comedian. That's Jerry.
Oh, what?
And when Shandling passed, there was a little one of Shandling, and he's holding a stack of yellow paper.
Right.
And when he passed, I glued it onto a paperweight of a star, like a Hollywood Walk of Fame. I gave it to Judd.
Oh, that's nice.
But so I used to have the full set. You can put Jerry right there. He's all right.
One of the things I looked at he came in the Comedy Magic Club, and I looked at this is interesting little thing. He had a stack, and every single piece of paper has jokes on it.
Yeah.
But every single piece of paper is a different type of paper.
What?
Yeah, so it's like a yellow piece of paper, a white piece of paper, he had a VHS paper box, peeled open of a VHS tape and had notes on it unfolded as one of his notes that he brought on stage. Isn't that insane?
He had a Burger King crown he had unfurled, and the bit on it was killer. And it was a little regal. That's amazing. So the Comedy Magic Club.
So they put Richard. I said, "Hey, tonight we got Bob Breed and man, that's terrible. Bob Breed and Ross, Bob and Ross are coming down."
Yeah.
And they're coming to look at Finesse Mitchell. He's running his Tonight Show set for the Tonight Show, and I'm going to put you on right after him if you want.
Nice.
And so they put me on right after him, and I had a set that I had already, had been cooking. And when I told it, it went really well. And immediately Bob came up to me and he goes, "Well, we really like you. We'll see what we can do. Keep. Yeah, it was just like that.
Amazing. Real show business.
I have never.
There's a beach in the background.
Yeah. And so
Real show business.
one day I just said that was enough for me. I was like, the Night Show said that they like me, fine. One day I'm going to court for a traffic dispute, and I get a call from Bob saying, "We need a guest tonight. We need a guest. Aaron Rodgers just won the Super Bowl and was supposed to do the show, and he has decided to go do Letterman." And so they're filling
ice cold.
They're filling the spot, and I had the set already ready, so they picked me up. I went into court and I just said guilty. They said, "Do you plead guilty or not guilty?" "Not guilty. You got to stay outside and wait." And I said, "I am guilty. I got to go be on the Tonight Show." I even said it because I was so excited.
Did they clap?
Yeah, I think they clapped, and then the guy goes, "All right, well, can you pay this amount?" And it was like $10, and so I was like, "Yes."
He just loved your freshness.
Yeah,
he sensed your vitality.
And then did the Tonight Show, got a little clout for that, and
this is with Jay.
With Jay, yeah. Wow. Jay was on the show. I didn't get to last second. We had a back and forth prepared. Last second, right before they're about to push me on stage, Jay doesn't. We don't have time for panels, so you're just gonna go shake his hand afterwards, and that's it. And we'll go to commercial. And
that's what you need in your mind right before you're trying to remember your first joke. Just so you know, it's going to be different than you thought.
Yeah.
Just let you find out that you're not doing the couch when he doesn't ask you over the couch.
Yeah.
I guess there's no good way to eat a Reese's.
The funny thing is they told me, like, they have a guy that brings you to every step of the way. Like, okay, you're going to go here, and when he calls you, you're going to go over there, and then he's going to stop you and hold you.
The floor manager.
And then there's a step here, and you'll see that little piece of tape, you're going to stop.
That's
and
because,
yeah, so much.
Larry King tripped. I'm not even trying to be funny. You know, it's like somebody tripped.
Yeah.
Like we put this tape here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the great Larry King, by the way. This is the Marianne Williamson tape because she tripped on this little step. So we put bold tape on it. We're not having that anymore.
It's a great piece of tape.
No lawsuits.
And then, so when you look at, if you ever would...
Lawsuits. I'm not worried about lawsuits. I'm worried about somebody getting hurt. Keep going.
I remember the moment I walk out, I did all those things. And he goes, "Oh, don't forget to point to the band. The band likes it, and they'll laugh more if you show them a hi.
Yep.
Don't forget to say hi to Jay.
Yeah.
And
these are the tips.
Yeah. And so I'm doing all these mechanics. So when I walk out, it looks very mechanical, but I go, and I point to the tape. I even point to the tape because it's in my head.
Oh my God.
And so I just point, deliver. Super mechanical, young first time on the Tonight Show set. Of course, it was I thought I did great. It's unwatchable by today.
Really?
Oh yeah, I can't watch that. I can't watch anything.
You know, I did Fallon before he was Fallon, and I was very stiff.
Yeah.
You just get one out of your system.
Yeah.
You're just like, it's just what it is.
I forgave myself.
Yeah.
But yuck. And
were the jokes good? The jokes were good. Your performance was just a little tight.
I thought the jokes were good. I can't stand behind them today.
Interesting.
But I can't stand behind most of my stuff today. Like I don't know why.
Gotta go.
It's gotta go.
Move on.
Dump it.
Dumped. We're not in the Canadian scene working that same hour for 2 decades.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just remembering something you said.
Comedians in Canada, of course, they still write, and they're still great comedians.
See, look, now you don't have to text me with an edit because we're acknowledging that these are great people.
But there is the option to just phone it in, and you will be supported.
It's a trap.
Yes.
It doesn't mean they fall for it.
It's just like the healthcare system.
In Canada?
Yeah, it's like they'll take care of you.
But?
The comedy club will take care of you.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I'm slow on the uptake.
Here you got to pay your bills.
I love your jokes. Is there a joke you're working on now that you're excited about?
I love that question.
Mike Birbiglia's premise.
That's it for me. Like that's to me is like
come to life.
My favorite thing.
Squirrels.
Right?
Why do squirrels always look like?
I've been trying to make a bit work that I can't.
Can't wait. Give it to me. Give it to me. This is my
Is this
moment.
has anyone done this? Is another question as I say that. When I watch a movie and there's a newborn baby in the movie, I think, where is the parenting?
Where's the parent for this baby?
Yeah, who is
like,
yeah,
my baby is an open membrane for every germ. Let's put it on a set.
Right.
Like that?
Like out of the womb. You've seen these ones?
Oh, the show in the vag?
Well, it'll be an operating room scene usually.
Yeah.
Or even just a mom just holding it right after it's born. They'll do that shot.
I'm going to go ahead.
Where's
can I
yeah.
scoop in here?
Yeah.
Because I
think
you're in the right area, but I think you have I think you parked on the wrong side of the street.
I love it.
I think you need to say, now that I've had a baby, this is personal, whenever I watch a movie where there's a newborn baby and they hand the baby to the mother, I'm like, that baby is 10 months old.
Right.
That's, to me, the observation is,
because you've
never seen a
That's
newborn
true.
baby. They're not ready for camera.
No.
They're translucent.
Yes.
You can see their brain. They're covered in
purple.
sludge. You don't want that baby.
Right.
So they're always holding these big, fat, healthy semi-toddlers and
Eyes
being like,
open.
Eyes open.
Yeah.
The kid said cut. I think that's your area. He's cutting his own umbilical cord.
Right.
He's tying the knot.
Well, I was thinking though, if I stay on this side of the street, the conversation that the two parents, the real parents, have, with that while they're holding that baby, there's nurses all around them, and they're like, "What do you think about showbiz? You know,
That's funny.
What do you think we should get her started like today?"
Yes. Well, unfortunately, a lot of people have cute babies, and that is in this country one of their first thoughts is we could get this kid some photos.
Right. That's what they say. That's what one of them says. Let's get some photos and let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the other one says, no, right now, like this minute. Because there are some bloody, gross, gruesome babies in movies.
Yeah.
And
Bloody, gross, gruesome babies.
Yeah.
That's our agency. We only book, that's another angle.
Right.
Is the agent that's like, how small? You're talking premature? Yeah, I got a preemie. He's under the lamp right now. I'll get him.
still cord on or off?
You need cord on, cord off. For cordon?
And then
He's going to be on cordon tonight with his cord on.
And then do they audition them? Like, are there ones that they're like, thank you, we'll call you.
I would go, it's always the baby's older.
Yeah.
And then you go, who are these parents that want their kid to be in show business, but let's do it before it can even say no?
Right. Right. Yes.
Like, this baby doesn't even know it's in a scene.
Yeah.
And you get paid? Mm-hmm. It's weird.
It's freaking weird.
Anytime I've worked with a kid, I'm always like, don't do it.
Right.
I did a commercial where I had a baby strapped to my chest.
I could see that.
For Lowe's.
I could see you being cast in that.
And it was twins, so they could rotate one out. And one was freaking out so bad. The parents were right there. I felt so bad. It was like,
Right.
And they're like, let's just try one. They say action. The kid just barfs. Like, it was like my chest barfed. I had a baby head and it just projected out. And I was like, we got to get the other one in. The other one was a pro. And those kids, Mary Kate and Ashley Wilson. I'm just kidding. But I was like, it's rough, dude. I don't know.
The child actor, I don't think. Are you going to do that for your?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay.
No, we look at it like vaping. If you want to do it, you do it when you're 21.
Right.
And that's not, I say it like I'm a hard ass, but like would do everything I could to.
Right.
Well,
because they're going to, I
Goldie
imagine.
Hawn's kid, they were like, you can act
Right.
when you're 21.
And she's doing great.
She's doing great.
Yeah. Change
You
your
can
name.
do plays and stuff.
Just change your name.
Change your name. Almost famous.
That's right.
There you go. So tell me what's your favorite joke that you've ever written? I just want a little taste. Maybe we'll play one of your sets at the top of the episode, but here in our closing moments, tell me a joke that you're very, very proud of, that you wouldn't mind.
Too much pressure, but
No, I know.
I have. So what am I proud of? You
Okay,
know, the
forget-
one I'm working on right now that is working
Yeah.
is about the suggested password that they give you,
Okay.
right? And how just like how blown away I'm like that. That was your suggestion. Like I don't even think I have any of those keys on my keyboard. How do you make an O with a line through it?
That's fantastic.
And then
Sorry, are we in Germany?
And then they go, don't share it with anyone. Well, how could I? How would you even, what's your password? You got a Latvian keyboard? Yeah. It's capital bracket, and I just make up capital bracket, upside down T, symbol for dry clean only. And
That's great.
so
It's fantastic.
that's
Ready to go.
that's what I'm proud of.
Yeah. That's really great.
I like attacking a thing that bothers me. That's my.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
bugs you.
rewarding to not only get the laugh, but get the relief that you guys think it's stupid too.
Can I tell you mine? As I go, if you send someone a voice memo,
Yeah.
a text a voice memo,
Yeah.
and they reply with a voice memo, I'm like, I'm so happy for you. You found a voice memo friend. Keep doing it. But if you send someone a voice memo and they reply with a text, that person hates your voice memo. And they're starting to hate you. And that joke isn't that funny.
Right.
But I love telling it because there's people going like, there's people like me, easily overwhelmed people that don't want to carve out 3 minutes to listen to your monologue.
Yeah.
A phone call I can't answer.
Yes.
And you're just talking about seeing a seagull this far from shore.
Yes.
Why was this necessary?
Yes. What if?
It's the justice of it. I'm like, just send a text. I'll be, and then I go, and I don't want to be like women be like, but women do tend to like voice memos more because my wife is emotionally brilliant and she's like, the tone of my voice is the message.
Right.
And men are like, I saw a sandwich I like. That's a very like men and women joke, but it's true.
You could text, if you can't text it, then I get the voice memo.
Yeah.
Like your wife.
Yeah.
But 90%, 99% of it, I agree.
Totally.
I don't even respond to them.
I won't listen to them. I'll read the horrible transcript.
Can you double tap them and just heart it or no? Voice memo?
Yes, you can heart them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can heart it.
If someone's
You can
hearting,
also heart it and then write, I didn't listen to this. That's my favorite combo. Heart, pass. Just
Oh,
write the
that's
word
good.
pass. Read the transcript. Read those transcripts. Reveal the insanity of them. I was just, this guy's cut in front of me. Anyway, just, you weren't in a good place to contact me.
Is it a voicemail?
Gather yourself
Right.
and then
Yeah,
communicate.
gather yourself. This is
Gather
another,
yourself.
yeah.
It's not the moment.
I'm not here on a whim.
That's right. Please
I'm here.
Get it together.
Schedule this.
schedule this.
Yes.
Get it together. You know what I'd prefer? This is just two guys talking now. Like Neil Brennan texted me something funny. I'll send a video of me because I want him to see me laughing at it.
Right.
That has value. That now I'm adding to his day,
How
ideally.
so
I
it's
had
not a
to do
real
it so
laugh.
quick. I was still laughing.
Okay.
He sent me something that was so funny. I was like, and then I was like, look, this is the real laugh. I tried to catch it as fast as I could.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's the tail end of the real laugh you just got.
I like that.
That has value.
Yeah.
But it's a little better than texting ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Look, two old guys fucking figuring it out.
Do you ever write LOL?
No.
Me neither.
I do. I'm a big fan of laughing face with the squirting.
Me too.
I like that one.
I like that one too.
I'm trying to think. I'm a big heart emoji guy.
Yeah.
Love sending a heart. I'll send a heart with the screen effect that goes.
Ooh, how do you do that?
This is fun.
Not just a show.
I'll text you. Oh, here you are. Where are you? Didn't you just text me?
I did. I hope.
No, that's you.
That's me over
Ready?
there.
So you go to the emojis, heart,
Yeah.
hold on the arrow up, screen.
Oh
Here's
my
a different
gosh.
effect. The best one is the last one.
Oh, stunning.
And if you have sound on, it's also doing a vibration. If you have sound on, you'll hear the. It's great. Opened up a whole new world for you.
Thanks, man.
I'm here. Look, if you're over 40, you need help. We need help.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to tell you that.
Yeah.
Next time we'll get into how to turn a photograph into a sticker.
Ooh.
Hi, this is a tech podcast now. Lachlan, I've loved this, man. We will play a clip up top.
Okay.
We'll plug your tour dates. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
The last question I have, and I hope you took everything I said as the sincere encouragement that it is, because I think you're hilarious.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks, man.
Don't lose that piece of paper. I think I'm Gary Shandling. This is when you realize I'm insane. Don't lose this piece of paper. What a fucking loon. Can you remember the time you laughed the hardest in your life? It doesn't have to be a good story. Tears streaming, belly hurting, falling, pushing. You could be a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe you farted. Sometimes it's a fart. Sometimes someone fell down.
I think it was. I watched The Naked Gun.
Great.
It hurt.
The new one?
No, the original.
Yeah.
I went to the theater alone, watched The Naked Gun, and I was in physical stress. Like I was worried. Totally dead sober.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And remember comedy boobs? Whenever there's that part where he's holding onto the boobs. I never found that to be even the slightest bit funny. I was always just like, and like that. There was no boobs.
No.
No internet.
Yeah.
So if you saw boobs in a movie, like Airplane, Airplane boobs.
But they made it funny.
It was funny. It was so confusing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like,
Yeah.
like it was a very weird,
Yeah.
but that Naked Gun.
Airplane did too. That's right.
You have, remember when he eats the banana, he goes, you have something right here? And then it's the whole banana that he bought, that he bit. He's off camera.
It's the thing where they go, okay, we got to laugh. All right, now double it.
Yeah.
Now triple it.
Yeah.
And so don't let them breathe.
Yeah, don't let them breathe.
And so when you're in the audience, if you're me, no one else like me in the whole place.
Yeah.
But it's like, give me a break.
Yeah.
It's hurting.
And you're alone. What a pure thing.
Oh, it was great.
Have you seen the new one?
No.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I love Liam Neeson. Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson. So crazy.
Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson. Who's the next one? Liam Gleason? God, help us. Yeah, I've heard it's good from the reviews.
All right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I'll text you some more tips.
I appreciate it.
Some
Thanks,
iPhone
man.
tips.
I'll heart them.
And then write pass. Thank you so much for doing it. It was awesome. Would you say keep it crispy? It's just how we end the show.
Keep it crispy.
He did it. I'm just kidding. It's not a trick. Thank you. Thanks for doing it.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
You made me